Hi, good morning. This is Peggy. Thanks for coming back. This is going to be step 2 in putting the doll's head and the body together of this little doll that I'm working on. Let me see, I have to thread this needle. Gosh, I'm about almost blind here today. Maybe I can't do it. I'm trying to look through the viewfinder of my camera. See if I can thread this needle. I'm using the same color thread as the skin. I don't know if you can see it today. But let me show you what I've done to prepare here. I had the skin. Remember, we hemmed this. We basted the top of this skin of the body, the front and the back. And so I put the legs in here, and what I did was I basted the tops of the legs closed so they were nice and flat. And then I put them up inside the body, and I kind of pointed the toes out just a little bit on it. And so that's what you do, and then you turn it right side out. I have a dart on each side and in the middle, and here's the top of the body. And then the arms, what I did was I just gathered them right below where the ear would be, and it was down about a finger width from the tie line on the muff, on the neck. This is called the muff, M-U-F-F. And you got to make sure both the thumbs are going the same direction. And you want the thumbs to be the same direction as the nose. So be sure you check that before you sew them on. Otherwise you'll get really frustrated because you'll have to take them off. Okay, so now that you got your legs sewn on, you stuff the body quite a bit. Here, let me put her head out of the way for a few minutes. The more you can stuff down in this body now, the less you'll have to put in later after you sew your neck on. So I'm going to put just a little bit more. I think I used just about a pound of wool. This is going to be a 19-inch doll, 19-inch. So I use about a pound of wool, because I pack her in there pretty tight, and her legs are pretty solid, and her arms are pretty solid, and her head is really solid. So there you go. We got that. It's not quite as tight as it's going to be when I get done. Just a minute. I'm trying to get some more pins here out of my sewing drawer. Just what a wreck. Wow, that drawer is a mess. Then, what you do, you take this head, and you put it right down in there, like that. And then, what I do is I find just about the middle. Let's see if I can put these two corners together of that front section. Okay, there's the middle, and I put that right underneath her nose because I want her body, oh sorry, reaching across in front of the camera. I want the middle of her body to be right underneath the middle of her face, like that. And I pin it up, and I pin it over to the side just one time on this side, right into her neck. Oh! Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh, she's being such a good girl. I love this doll. This doll's name is Mercury. She's going to a little girl on the East Coast. I'm so excited about her. She's so cute. And the little girl that's getting her is just a doll. She's so cute as well. Okay, and then the back. I do the same thing. Find the middle, just about right there. Then I put it right in the middle of the back of the head. Put a pin in there to hold it. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to work around the camera. And then I kind of stretch the fabric a little bit. Put another pin there. Another pin there. Using this technique, what's going to happen is you're going to get shoulder seams that are going to be the same length. And then on one, I put the shoulder seams, match up the front shoulder seam with the back shoulder. Sorry, I'm getting my words all tangled up. My dad used to say, getting my turds wangled, getting my words tangled. Okay, so I kind of pinch it down with my fingers right till I get it right next to the head, like that. Then I use a long needle and pin it like that on each side. Gosh, I can't hardly see here because the camera is in the way. Like that on that side. And then I do the same thing on this side. I have to loosen this one a little bit, I think. And you're going to get some gathers and some kind of puckers and stuff down here in the body, but that's because it's real loose and floppy and doesn't have any stuffing in it yet. And so that will all fill out as you finish stuffing her. But you want to sew the gosh, my words. Sew the shoulder seams first. This is step 2. Okay, now let me get my thread. I hope you can see this. I don't know because I'm going to use the threads exactly the same color. So what I do is I start at the outside edge and I have a little knot. This is not a milliner's needle. This is a mistake. This should be a milliner's needle for sure. For sure. So I'm going to change it before I finish because this is going to leave too big of holes. So, but I just want to get it started. Well, and I go from the outside edge, these corners right here, to the middle of the neck. And then I tie it off and make a knot and run the thread down inside of the doll. I don't do all the way around the head yet. I leave the pins in, but I don't do all the way around the head yet. Then, after I get done with this shoulder seam, then I go over and I do this shoulder seam on this side as well. And that's step 2. But I want to tell you that take as small as little tiny stitches very close together. They'll probably be, oh goodness, I'll probably do 50, yeah, probably 40 to 50 stitches between here and here. And this is about 1.5 inches, maybe 1 3/4 inches. This seam from the outside of the shoulder to the neck is about 1 3/4 inches. I don't know how many that is in centimeters. For all of you folks in the other countries, I'm so sorry. I'm not centimeter minded. But it's not a very long seam. But I take really, really tiny stitches because I don't want any of it to come loose. So there you go. That's step 2 on how to put the neck, or how to put the head into the body of a Waldorf doll. And then after we get done doing that, I'll show you the next step, and that's going to be we're going to stuff this body. We'll stuff the body, and then we'll sew around the neck. And I'll show you how to do that in the next one. Okay, Thanks for coming by. I appreciate all of you so much. Leave your comments. I love them. I love hearing from you. Love hearing about you, hearing about your adventures and how you're doing with your dolls. Thank you. Bye-bye.